Hi everyone, Tony here. Welcome to the next video for the Ornithopter. Like I've mentioned before, I'm going to be showing you guys the wings. I've started putting them together and preparing them, so I'll just show you guys what I've done to get to this point, and then I'll show you guys what I'm doing with the wing mounts, and then I might follow up on a video for that, but if not, that will be in the build document. So what I did was the first part of the wing, I cleared up the printed part and then made sure it fitted perfectly into the gap, and used a clamp and glued it on. Okay, so I did that to all 8 of them, and obviously with making sure these areas are clear for the gluing together. Okay, what I did then was you get a 1mm copper rod, which you can cut into 8 pieces, so it'll be 8 centimeters, 8 centimeters for each of these, the top half, because there is a place for it to go in. So you're going to have to drill that slightly larger with a small drill bit. I didn't have the right size, so my hole didn't work out very well. But try and get a 1mm and then carefully drill the small hole. There is an option to drill a larger hole if you want to put a larger pipe in or rod. I don't think it's needed, but the option is there. Okay, so once you glue this together with epoxy, that's what I recommend. Then lay it flat on a surface and use a sharp blade and cut along. You see where the edge is for the gap, until you get this effect. Okay, so it's an open area. It's your choice if you want to sand it smoother or not. I'm going to see how delicate it is before I sand it aggressively or not. Okay, so once you've done these, fill up the gaps and then glue it onto the section I showed previously, and then you'll have your whole wing. Okay, so altogether the wing, when they open, the wings will be like, I think 1.3 or 1.4 meters. It's long, because the body is in between. Okay, so to make sure that these wings stay in place, what I've done is I've moved away from this simple open hole where these mounts will go into. Okay, and I made this, this isn't what you'll get. I'm going to modify the main one, make a new mold, and then I'm printing new mounts that's going to have the teeth in them, and that's going to slide into here, and it's not going to be able to move. Because I'm not going to make a video showing these parts, it'll be in the build documents. If it works, you might see a different configuration. If this doesn't work, I have to test it out first. It might look different to this. And you can hear the printers at the moment printing these parts. Okay, or should I say these? And then I think I mentioned before, the mounts are then going to have 4 magnets on each. I had a piece of here with 4 on it. These are 3 magnets. Okay, so the lower one's 3 magnets, like that, and then 3 on the body. Okay, so I actually have 4 on it. Because these magnets are optional. You can either glue these parts in, or if you want to change the wings to open or closed, then you can change it, but I'll have magnets available for the first few kits. I'm not sure what I'll charge for them, but you're going to have to get magnets if you don't get from me, if you want to do the wings open and closed. Okay, so the reason why I'm going with 4 is because it's stronger than it holds it in. You don't go for a single wide, long, flat magnet, because it'll still be able to turn, and that's what I'm trying to prevent. Okay, so I think that's it on the wings. So when I come back, the next video I'll be complete with these parts. Wings will be done. I'm not sure how far I'll be with the kit, but it might be back to painting, because I need to finish the main paint job. I'm still not sure what color I'm going to do. Just to show you what happened to me, I didn't check the parts properly, and when I actually put them together, there was a step in the section where it joins up. So I have to break them all apart and then realign them and number them, and then I'll glue them together as a next step. So when you put these two together, line them all up, put them together, and then make sure that this section is smooth and not stepped. Because if you put the wrong one there, it's going to be quite bad actually, it doesn't look good. They are actually marked left and right. So there, I'm not sure if you can see, but there is a step over there. Okay, so just make sure that you do the line up, and then I'm obviously sitting with the issue now where these are loose. The idea is to actually glue them together with the pins in, and then cut the opening if you prefer to do that. So glue them together, and then once the glue's set, maybe wait 24 hours and then cut the gap open. And when it comes to the cutting, do it a stage at a time. So cut, scour, and then keep going a few times till it goes through. And what I found was cutting the section where on the outside first helped a lot better. It stabilized the part. If you're going to cut the body main part first and then go for this one, then the whole bit's going to be loose, and you stand a chance of breaking it off on the where it joins the body part. So just take care of that. Okay. Cheers.